Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go from Miami. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's going to be caught by Washington. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
2 and out from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds his man Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. New set of downs for him from the 46. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready. Out.
Achane on the inside give. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stopped. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
It's safe. Go ahead. Set.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, 21, T8.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Falcons will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, or he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Cousins again. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Get set. Set.
Tua off the play fake. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Look, oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And they're going to take over possession. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have second down behind the sticks. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. To the sideline, and it is caught. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first. Cousins out of the pistol here. That one's complete to London. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Hits his man on the out route. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's 2nd and 11. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
To the air, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Drake London. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. No return on that punt. And the Dolphins will have some work to do as they take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Caught by the open man. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, here's Tua. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's Cousins. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. And now they face 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. Got it, man. Robinson has it. Gets it to the 15. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Chooses to bring this one out. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Set.
A-Chain running to the right. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready, set.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Out.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From his own end zone, here we go. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Falcons, lined up with a 2nd and 8. From the 17. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Cousins. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. It's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking the safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Looking to throw, Cousins. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Connect on first, it's 2nd down.
Hey, no, easy.
Throwing his Cousins. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hey, we're good.
3rd and long, it's Cousins. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The 50. 30. Gets the 10. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space
and they pick him off again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. He's at midfield. And the Falcons get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the two-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. After the pick, here's Cousins again. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins again. Complete over the middle to the big tight end. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Cousins. Oh no, they get him yet again. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Back to throw it. He fires one deep down the... They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
We've reached the midway point of this game. The visiting Falcons taking a lead into that locker room. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the 2nd half. Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Robinson on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To the air, Cousins. Into traffic, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Robinson. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Working quickly here. On second down, Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Listen to me.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Throw reeled in by London. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Cousins now. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this third down. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Got a man, it's London. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. Reeled in at the 7. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready. Step.
Tunga Bailoa. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again. Here's Tua. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Go ahead.
throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
That's two. Count them, 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical third down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Falcons are going to be in great shape as they take over. First down throw for Cousins. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run it with Bijan. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Dolphins 6. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
All right, let's go.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Ready.
A-Chan again on second. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, get set. Get on.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They get 22 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, the playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Ready.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Dolphins have it to begin the 4th. And this game, it has been a nightmare for them. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get set. Go ahead. Set.
They run the counter to H.N. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
All right.
Plowing up the middle. And they stop the reverse and hand them a big loss on the play.
It's sure nice to see for this defense when a run heads out there to this corner's domain, to the outside. Well, he's able to finish the play off. And the best part, well, a sure tackle from a corner. No chance he was slipping out of that one.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 2 now from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this is a huge loss on the play. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
Go ahead.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He put everything he had into this one. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Cousins. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw, Cousins. And they pick him off again. Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
He's trying to go deep again. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Get set. Out.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This one falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down and 10, Tagovailoa. Achane reels it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Has a man, it's Achane. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
Solo left Zion.
1st down, here's Tua. And they pick him off again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet...
And they pick him off again! Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But now, as their defense picks him up...
Game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off? Fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
He's got it, room to run. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Able to find Achane. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Tua off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
They're right here. TX.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. They connect for the 1st. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Complete to Jalen Waddle.
What?
From the red zone now. And it's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Yeah, ready.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Set.
Quick throw finds him out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Number 1, high. Ready, set.
Here's Tua again. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And they pick him off again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Throwing deep for the end zone. He makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Get high. Hey, yo. Wait on.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
He's going deep. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Young Hui Koo after the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And there's our lasting image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take possession of the football.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.